It is midnight. A high school student, let's call him Leo, stares at a screen, completely stuck on a calculus problem. Exhausted, he types the equation into a standard AI chatbot, and in 1 second, the exact answer appears. Problem solved. But this animated chart illustrates a counterintuitive reality. A 2024 Wharton study found that students using unguided AI to get their answers actually performed 17% worse on exams than those who didn't use AI at all. Educational researchers identify this as the agency trap. By handing over the solution instantly, these chatbots allow students to opt out of the heavy cognitive lifting required to actually comprehend the material. This 17% performance drop suggests that when the friction of a difficult problem is removed entirely, the learning process itself is short-circuited. The modern classroom is already struggling to connect. Recent data shows 60% of students are bored and disengaged in standardized one-size-fits-all environments. They need highly specific guidance. Standard chatbots fail due to the AI empathy gap. They process complex math, but remain completely blind to a student's rising stress, frustration, or boredom. The path to fixing digital education requires a different approach entirely. The machine does not need to be smarter at math. It needs to be taught how to read human emotion. Enter the Sparkus AI platform. Built upon the doctoral research, this system is designed specifically to bridge that empathy gap. This architectural diagram details the platform's multimodal perception. It analyzes 3 separate streams: facial microexpressions, voice tonality, and text sentiment. These feed directly into the proprietary affective logic layer, which instantly processes the data to flag when a student shifts from engaged to passive. By continuously processing these invisible cognitive signals, Sparkus turns a standard laptop camera into an empathetic observer. This graph charts a critical psychological boundary called the zone of proximal development. It marks the precise, narrow line between productive struggle, where real comprehension occurs, and destructive frustration, where a student gives up. As Leo hits a wall with his calculus, the Sparkus AI detects the tension in his jaw and long pauses between keystrokes in real time. This triggers the system's dynamic adaptation, shown here on the right. Because the AI knows Leo is nearing the edge of his frustration threshold, it intentionally refuses to hand over the direct answer. Instead, it pivots to empathetic coaching. The bot offers a personalized hint, breaking the problem down into a smaller, manageable step to keep Leo anchored safely inside that productive learning zone. By managing his emotional state, the AI prevents the short circuit of the agency trap. It forces the student to do the heavy lifting required to master the skill. Because Leo is guided through the struggle rather than allowed to bypass it, he retains the underlying logic. His exam performance improves because the mastery is genuine. But an emotionally aware AI is only one part of the solution. The most severe roadblocks require a human touch, and Sparkus connects directly to a student's broader support network. When the platform detects that a student is completely overwhelmed and the digital coaching isn't enough, it acts as a bridge. It sends real-time alerts to a teacher's dashboard or a parent's app, pinpointing the exact concept causing the breakdown. The platform functions as a neurological hub, signaling to the adults in the room exactly when their personal intervention will have the most impact. Historically, this highly personalized, emotionally intelligent one-on-one coaching was a luxury available only to the wealthy. The driving mission of Sparkus AI is to democratize this elite standard of education. By scaling effective computing, we aim to make empathetic tutoring accessible and affordable for every family globally. The next generation of learning tools will be defined by their ability to understand the human using them as deeply as the subject matter.